Thank you so much for your time. And first of all, may I ask you where you are from?
Yes, I'm from Amsterdam, from the Netherlands.
Amsterdam, Netherlands. Oh, you're a city girl.
I
Hi.
am, yes.
That's nice. Dankjewel.
Dankjewel.
Dankjewel, yeah.
Yes, it means thank you.
Yes, doei doei.
Doei doei.
Bye bye.
Yes, bye bye.
I know, just 2 words, yeah. Actually, I went to your country 3 years ago.
Wow, really?
Amsterdam and then Rotterdam. So I got so much culture shock in here.
Wow.
That was very fun also.
It's very different from here.
Yes, yeah. What brings you here in Japan? Why did you come to Japan?
So my cousin, he studies here for half a year.
Ooh,
He
okay.
goes to university here for his minor. And his time is almost ending here. He's going back to the Netherlands, and I just wanted to see where he lived and what he did. So
Oh, nice. So he came in which month?
I think in August. So almost half a year.
Oh, so when he arrived in Japan, maybe he texted you like, "Oh, Japan's summer is crazy."
Yeah, it was very hot, he told me. Yeah.
Yeah. So you came here like best time, like better time.
It is?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. It's not too hot and not colder than Europe. So.
Yeah, I was surprised because I packed a lot of warm clothes, but it turned out to be just fine. So
Yeah. This is your first time.
yes.
So how long have you been in Japan right now?
10 days.
Where did you visit?
We went to Fuji Mountain and also to Kamakura, but mostly Tokyo area.
Like, what was your first impression of Japan?
It is a big city, but it's totally different. I think the toilets, I really had to get used to that, but I think it's something I'll miss actually when I get back to the Netherlands.
Really?
Yeah.
What you miss?
That is just when you go in, there's toilets everywhere and it's free. That's also a big nice thing about Japan, that the toilets are free. Because in the Netherlands we have toilets like this where you can just go into like the station, but it's not free. And then you go sit on the toilet and it's not warm in the Netherlands. So I had to get used to it, but now I'm used to it. It's fine.
Yeah, of course. Here it's like warm seats and then...
and also sound effects sometimes in the toilets.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
And the bird sounds on the stations, and that every train has a jingle. When it leaves, you get like a song.
Yeah.
So that's different.
Oh, nice perspective. I love that. Especially now it's winter, so it's good to sit down on the warm seats, right? Yeah.
And I also think what really stood out for me was how clean everything is. It's very clean here, and people are very neat and they are very polite. For example, my cousin, he told me that you actually need to be a bit quiet when going into the subway or to not eat when you're on the subway. And those are things I'm not used to in the Netherlands. Dutch people are very loud compared to Japanese people.
Yeah. Are you also loud back in your country?
I can be.
Really? You seem very calm person.
Yeah, I'm calm when I'm alone, but when we're with friends on the
yeah.
streets, we can be very loud.
You said people are polite.
Yeah.
So you mean you had some interaction with Japanese people? What's your impression of Japanese people?
I try to, I observe a lot about how people navigate through the streets, and because you have a lot of arrows, for example, to follow, and people just walk in lines or wait for the train in a line, wait for people to come out first and then go in. They're very polite in that way, but also I think with the head bowing and everything.
Bowing, yeah.
I think it's very polite, but I think it's nice.
Did you talk with Japanese people or not?
I did one time. Yesterday someone approached us and asked us where we are from, and people assume my cousin and I are a couple. So we also need to explain that we are family. And then we got into a little conversation with someone who did talk English a bit. It was close to a temple, so we were just sitting there.
Nice.
And then they approached us. It was an old woman with her mother.
Oh,
an older woman.
Older woman.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had a nice interaction with the elder people.
Yeah, they are very cute and calm. And I
Yeah.
think they need to get a bit used to tourists still, but I'm not sure. Because I've heard from my nephew that like tourism in Japan is quite new, that it's just getting bigger now for the last couple of years. So that maybe old people are not very used to tourists, but I don't know.
It depends. There are some rude tourists nowadays also. Japanese people complain about maybe rude tourists or maybe immigrants who don't get along with Japanese culture. They complain about it, but they are also very open or welcoming. The tourist who is really loves Japan or being polite to Japanese culture, Japanese local people. So it's like different, you know. So I think you are very trying to follow the Japanese culture. So I think
try to, yeah.
that's why I think it's different. So Japanese older people, I think they see you are very kind of respectful person. Yeah.
Thank you.
So you don't need to worry about it. Yeah. And 10 days, where did you visit in Tokyo?
Lots of temples.
Oh, lots of temples.
Yeah, Shibuya Crossing. And I also went to the big store.
Don Quixote.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I also went. And Tokyo Tower, yeah.
So, what was your favorite place in Tokyo?
I think it was Musashi University. That's where he studied, so we went there. That was very nice to see his old house and his campus and everything.
Yeah.
It's a very small place within Tokyo. So I think that's local. When you think about Tokyo, you think about a big city and that it's always busy and people everywhere. But when you go to smaller places, a little bit on the outside of Tokyo, I think, it can be very calm in the streets. Especially, I think, in the mornings and in the evenings. It's very calm. But I also really like the Meiji Temple, the big one. But there's also one close to Tokyo Tower, a park, which is very nice. It's also with sakura trees in that park. And what I also really liked was the Nezu Museum.
Oh, Nezu Museum.
Yeah.
Oh, you were the Nezu Museum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also one I really liked, and the garden around it was very nice. I think the architecture of the building is very nice and it has a very calm feeling around it. But it was also nice to just be in the garden, and in the garden they have a little restaurant where you can have a drink.
Yeah.
It's very nice. I tried matcha here for the first time.
Oh, how was it?
It was nice.
Nice?
Yeah. It's also becoming a thing now in the Netherlands, but I hadn't tried it yet, so it was my first time here. So now I'm spoiled.
That's good. That's good. And so yeah, Japanese garden, you saw it, right? Did you find differences between Japanese garden, Western garden style, or?
I think it's very different because it's more. I feel like it's almost art.
Art. Oh.
Here, yes. In the Netherlands, we mostly have grass and trees, but not that much like little statues or stones or little ponds. So it's very different. Yeah.
Oh, nice. So you sit down in the garden, just calm down and enjoy the views, and that's good.
Right now they have an exhibition on kimonos.
Oh, kimono.
Yeah.
Ho.
So that's what we did. Yeah.
So how was it watching Japanese kimono?
It's very beautiful. Yeah. I think it's something so different. You don't find it in the Netherlands. So it's very nice. They have like old plates and bowls with paintings on them, which was nice. And they also have statues of, I think, gods.
So you got so many things to see, like different things.
Yeah, very much.
So you went to a lot of temple, right?
Yeah.
What was your favorite one?
We went to the Kamakura, the beach place, and then you have to walk up a hill, and then once you're upstairs, there's a temple. But maybe I like the temple that's close to the Fuji mountains even more.
From your perspective as a Dutch people, what did you like, what did you feel when you were shrine temple?
I was telling my cousin about how nice it is to have a place when you are religious that you can just go to worship or to pray to your God. And because the churches in the Netherlands, they are open on Sundays, but not on other days of the week. So I think it's nice to have a place you can always go to. But I also found it just very nice to see how much different generations go to the temple.
Oh, yeah.
All ages are there. So
younger, elder.
Yeah. I think also in the Netherlands, young and old people go to churches, but not really much as groups. And I saw lots of families going to the temples.
Yeah.
Or, for example, the woman I talked to, that she took her mother. So they go together as families. And they do that in the Netherlands, but also more by themselves.
Yeah.
They have some ceremonies, and I watched a bit through the window and look what they did. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Once you go into a church, you're in the church and it's a building, but here in the temple you can stay outside and do your prayer and clap. So you're more connected to nature, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. You saw some statues, shrine temple. Sometimes you can see fox statue or like some
Lots of horses.
horses.
Horses, because it's the year of the horse, I think.
Oh, yeah. The horse painting or something.
Yeah. Lots of red in the temples here. But I think the buildings of the houses are also different. We use a lot of stone, and I think you use a lot of tiles to cover the houses from the outside. And also in some restaurants you have to go step up without shoes where you can eat, and that's what we don't have.
It's very Japanese style.
Yeah.
You went to this kind of restaurant or house, Japanese style house.
Yeah, and once you go to the toilet, for example, you get little flip-flops to go to the toilet, so it's all fine. Yeah.
Okay.
And in the Netherlands we just sit at tables.
Oh yeah, that's good. And what was your highlight in Tokyo? Only Tokyo.
It was nice when we went to Shibuya and we crossed, and then because we first did it when it was still during the day, but during the night it was much busier, and then you really got to experience it. And after that we went up to the tower and you see Tokyo by night, which is also, I think that's the highlight for me.
Shibuya Sky? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We do not have much skyscrapers in the Netherlands. We do have some, but it's not as big as here. So that's different. We did a course in making your own udon noodles.
Making own
But it was just, they already prepared some things and then we got to finish the meal. Shibuya.
Shibuya.
Yeah.
How was it? Really?
It was nice, yeah.
You said also you went to Fuji. How was it?
I think it's one of the most beautiful things I did when traveling. Because we're Dutch, we went by bike. Because Dutch people, we love to bike. And you can rent bikes around Fuji, and then we cycled across the lake. So that was very nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know. I went to your country, so everyone riding bike and then seems enjoying that. Oh, that's nice. This is how you enjoy that.
I really do love biking, and my cousin, he didn't bike for a long time, obviously. So it was also nice for him to go on a bike again.
Great.
We went to a nice little lunch spot for noodles, so very authentic place.
How was like Japan's nature?
Very, very calm, but also again very clean. People really take their items with them when they are like finished with food or something, because in the Netherlands people sometimes throw away packages in nature, and it's very clean here. And also more hills than in the Netherlands. Because we're very flat country.
Yeah, people say that in Netherlands. We are flats. Here you have to walk.
So that was definitely nice.
Always hiking and up and downs. That's good. Today you have something Japanese?
Actually, the pancakes. Because I was just having lunch, so I have 2 more pancakes.
Famichiki.
And the chicken, because I learned to combine them.
Yeah, famichiki is very...
To do the pancakes, pull them apart, put the chicken and then the pancake. That's what I learned this week.
You are so tourist, but famichiki is very popular. Yeah, show it the camera, like smile with you. That's so funny. You seem you're enjoying a lot, but did you experience some like craziest experience in Japan? Oh my god, this was crazy, or like something, oh my god, whoa, what is this? Like,
I study cultures, I'm used to like crazy things. So, but one thing I found special in your country is like you have these, I think it's especially men, and they walk and they take a sort of carriage behind them where people can sit in. Like it's not a horse that drags the carriage, but they just go with the wheels and people sit in it and they show people around.
Rikisha. Okay. Yeah, that's so different. Like Japanese, very Japanese culture.
Yeah. So that's very different. And also on the subway you have screens, and they do not only show the map, but they also show TV programs and people doing like fun sport things and compete in it, which was very funny.
Yeah.
What's very different from the Netherlands is that they have music everywhere.
Music.
Yeah.
Oh.
So music on the streets, music in the stores, but also big advertisements everywhere. There's just constant light, music,
True.
everything.
If it's okay, could you show me your favorite picture that you took in Japan?
Oh yeah, I think so. It's Mount Fuji.
That's so cool. You went to temple, right? This
Yeah,
one.
yeah, it's close to this
Yeah.
the high temple.
Yeah. That's so perfect picture. You saw it clearly without clouds.
Yeah, we had a perfect day.
Yeah. Why? This is your favorite picture.
Because Fuji really was the highlight of the trip for me. And it just symbolizes like everything. Fuji is really the icon of Japan, and that we were there, and that it was such a nice day.
Oh yeah.
With the sunset also.
Oh,
yeah.
that's great.
This is me and my nephew in Japan.
Hey, nice. White and black picture. Just Shibuya.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm glad to see that. I'm happy that you seem enjoying both. Yeah.
And the Tokyo Tower, of course, as the last picture.
Oh wow. Every day sunny.
Yeah, we had very, very good days.
Such a lucky person you are. You are a sunny person.
Yeah.
You bring the sun, maybe. This is the last question. Do you know any Japanese phrase or words?
Daijobu?
Daijoubu.
Daijobu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like, it's okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, or
it's okay.
something like that. And you can use it in a lot of situations.
Yeah. True, yeah.
And arigato
Yeah.
gozaimasu.
Oh, polite, very polite, yeah.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah. So, thank you so much for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your days and with your cousins. Dankyon well,
Yes.
and then Jui.
Dui dui.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Dui.
Dui dui.